M1 Global presents.
Уважаемые поклонники смешанных боевых единоборств, говорит и показывает Москва, спортивный комплекс «Олимпийский», одна из крупнейших спортивных промоутерских компаний мира. Лига Mixed Fight M1 Global представляет вашему вниманию главное событие сегодняшнего грандиозного праздника спорта – M1 Challenge 88. Внимание на экран.
მე ვარ რაული თუთარაული, ვარ 25 წლის, ჩამოვედი საქართველოდან. ჩემთვის ეს ბრძოლა არის რევანში. პირველი ბრძოლა წავაგე, იმიტომ რომ მოწამლული ვიყავი. შემდეგ ერთი თვე ვიწექი საქართველოში საავადმყოფოში და ძალიან სუსტად ვიყავი, როცა წავაგე მე დამირ исмагуловთან. ჩხუბით კიდევ მე მიყავდა ჩხუბი, მაგრამ ვერ მიდიოდი ბოლომდე, იმიტომ რომ ძალიან ცუდად ვიყავი. დამახსოვრებით კიდევ არაფერი ისეთი არ დაუმახსოვრებია ჩემთვის, განსაკუთრებული არაფერი არ იყო, ჩვეულებრივი ჩხუბი და წავაგე ამ შემთხვევაში. შეგრება გავიარე ნავარასისკში ჩემ წუთენელთან ერთად და გიორგი კაბულაშვილთან ერთად და ბესო გენერალოვასთან ერთად. მოზადებული კარგად ვარ. ფიქრობ რომ 5 რაუნდი არ დამჭირდება რინგზე ბრძოლისთვის.
Я знаю, что физически он сильнее меня. Борьба у него сильнее, чем у меня. Удары у него также сильнее. То есть в каждом аспекте он очень сильный. И, возможно, да, он сильнее меня. Но я не привык отступать, поэтому этот бой для меня очередной вызов. Я прибавил, он прибавил. Он провел количество боев определенное, и также у меня это было. Я знаю, как я долго шел к этому поясу. Я знаю, что очень много людей хотело, чтобы я выиграл этот пояс. Сейчас он у меня. И отдавать просто так я не готов.
Дамир, камерта суратеви гадаиге, мети вегар герисеу макамрис наху.
Рауль, если ты не понял с первого раза, давай повторим.
Дамы и господа, это долгожданный бой-реванш. Бой за титул чемпиона мира по версии M1 Challenge в легком весе. В синем гурейче спортсмен из Грузии представляет Гурам Fight Club. Встречайте! Раул Тутараули!
უკუდავების სახეზე. არ გავცვლი მე შემსამშობლოს სხვა ქვეყნის სამოთხეზე და სამშობლო როგორც უფალი ერთია ქვეყანაზე.
Draped in the flag of his native Georgia. Raul Tutarauli making his way towards the M1 ring, and this our main event of the evening. Tutarauli has won 8 straight fights entering tonight's bout. His last loss came May 2016 at M1 Challenge 66 versus Damir Исмагулов. Tutarauli finished 3rd round TKO. Tonight the rematch, this time with Исмагулов, is the M1 lightweight champion with the title on the line. Tutarauli overall in his pro MMA career, 18 wins against 3 losses. 14 of those 18 victories coming by way of finish. Tutarauli has a very relentless and explosive style. He told me in our fighter meeting he wants a quick start and keep high tempo throughout. Tutarauli has the motivation of a rematch when he lost the first go-round. Of course, the added motivation of winning this strap, the M1 lightweight title. '22nd, by far the biggest fight of Raul Tutarauli's professional MMA career.
Уважаемые поклонники боевых искусств, в красном гурейдже спортсмен представляет Российскую Федерацию, команду «Новый поток», авторскую школу «Шторм» и клуб «Боец». В красном углу рейджа действующий чемпион M1 Challenge в легком весе. Приветствуйте, Дамир Исмагулов!
From Russia, the reigning and defending M1 lightweight champion Damir Исмагулов. 14-2 is his pro MMA record. Исмагулов in phenomenal form, unbeaten in his last 8 fights with 5 finishes over that span. Исмагулов, an extremely cerebral fighter with the ability to stay calm under pressure. Fighter meeting yesterday, Исмагулов talked to me about not getting sucked into a brawl versus Raul Tutarauli. He expects a fast start from Tutarauli. He said, I have to be patient. I have to use good striking defense. I have to remain technical. The great middleweight, the leader of Исмагулов's fight team, Alexander Shlemenko, not working the corner, instead sitting front row ringside. That is what is at stake, the M1 lightweight title. Scheduled for 5 rounds, our main event of the evening. M1 Challenge 88 from Olympic Stadium in Moscow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening. And this is for the M1 Challenge lightweight title. Now let me introduce your fighter in the blue corner. This fighter is 25 years old. He weighed in at 70 kilograms. He stands 170 centimeters tall and has a record of 18 wins and only 3 losses. He is national MMA champion, medalist of the World MMA Championship, World Kickboxing Champion, and winner of the World Kudo Cup. From Guram Fight Club in Georgia, he is your challenger, Raul Tutarauli. And now welcome your fighter in the red corner. This fighter is 27 years old. He weighed in at 70.1 kilograms. He stands 177 centimeters tall and has a professional record of 14 wins and 2 losses. He is Master of Sports in Universal Combat, Master of Sports in hand-to-hand combat, and the winner of the National MMA Cup. Representing New Stream Team, Storm Fighting School, and Boet's team, he is your reigning, defending M1 Challenge lightweight champion, Damir Исмагулов. And your referee for this bout, Marco Brusen.
Red corner, blue corner, center of the rage. Championship bout, 5 rounds, 5 minutes. You both know the rules. Listen to my commands. Protect yourself all times. Make it a good match. Shake hands. Step back to your corner.
Scheduled for 5 rounds for the M1 lightweight title. Raul Tutarauli versus the champion, Damir Исмагулов.
Judge! 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 Time ready! Contender ready! Champion ready! Fight!
The gong in round number 1. Black trunks, blue trim for Tutarauli. Blue trunks, white trim for Исмагулов.
Well, as I said in the pre-fight chat that we had, Sean, Tutarauli needs to get on the inside and brawl Исмагулов, stay on the outside, use that beautiful footwork and smooth long reach that he has with those hands.
Down by Исмагулов as Tutarauli was stepping in.
If you brawl with Tutarauli, you're going to come off second best. That's all I can say. He's short, he's strong, he's powerful, and he's very fast on the inside.
Snap jab from Исмагулов.
He's the step in, he's trying to get on the inside.
Tutarauli already cutting angles. Oh. Big swing.
He got tagged on the way in, Sean.
Spinning back kick from Исмагулов. Tutarauli wanted a very fast start machine, but he has not received one. Исмагулов not playing that game.
He's not going to get into a brawl with him now. He's obviously watched him fight. We've watched him fight. We know Tutarauli, you're there, you go on the inside, going for the takedown though. But like I say, 13 finishes out of 18 by knockout or technical knockout. And normally what the technical knockout means is ground and pound on the floor. It's a finish, it's a stoppage, classed as a technical knockout. So he's going to brawl with you or he's going to ground and pound you.
.305 remaining, round number 1.
Исмагулov over the double underhooks. I'm not sure if he'll want to go for the takedown though.
That's the knee.
Got the body lock.
Tutarauli was looking for a hip toss, couldn't find it. Nice turn by Исмагулов and the separation.
I think that's exactly where Damir Исмагулov will want. We want the separation at the time, we want him on the outside. He's got fast hands and he knows how to use that reach. If you notice, every time he punches, his arms go to the full extension.
Big wide swings by Tutarauli in the pocket.
The inside swinging, are we talking about the inside draw?
Counter left hand.
Nice left hand.
Big overhand rights from Raul Tutarauli into the clinch.
Tutarauli with the body lock, but it's going to be hard to take Ismagulov down. Ismagulov trying to work the double on the hooks, he gets it.
Tutarauli was fishing for the outside trip, could not find it. The turn from Ismagulov.
Well, Ismagulov has the advantage with the double unders, but will he use it to his advantage, or will he just use the head control and break free?
Down all the ropes, down all the ropes.
He's lost the double underhooks now.
Red corner.
Tutarauli doing well, fishing under with the right arm, swimming through, and the turn. .115 remaining round number 1 of this title fight.
Down.
Oh, he gets it. Oh, nice reversal. The champion gets on top position, but a single leg now for Tutarauli.
Well done by Ismagulov, and it runs back towards the pocket. Ismagulov seemingly invigorated by that last exchange.
Jumping knee, hits the chest.
Tutarauli takes advantage though as Ismagulov came inside the turn. This is definitely not a brawl, very tactical thus far. Two fighters who've combined to win 16 straight fights, 8 apiece. Nice grip held on the body lock by Tutarauli, turned by Ismagulov.
Nice trip. Into the body.
It was legal off the head to the chest. And that's the end of round 1.
Well, I think the champion may have got that round. Tutarauli pushing him up against the ropes to wear him down. But to be honest, it's going to be a lot to wear down Ismagulov.
We are online at oneglobal.tv. Download the M1 Global app free of charge. In round number 1, Ismagulov keeping a measured pace, moving from mid-range into the pocket. Tutarauli trying to come to the inside through the pocket. Respect flowing in both directions. That attempted jump knee on the rib cage.
Well, let's hope the referee or the cornermen have seen the ice on the floor there. In Ismagulov's corner, under the chair. Yeah, referee's seen it, cornerman's seen it. There's one piece still there. Let's see if they see it when they move the chair.
Well done by Marco Brusen.
Marco Brusen, he's the man.
Although he almost threw the ice at you.
I can handle that. Marco's a good guy.
Round number 2 of our main event. Challenger Raul Tutarauli versus the champion of M1's lightweight division, Damir Ismagulov. Ismagulov immediately going to work with the jab machine, then the right hand.
He knows how he's staying on the outside, though. He's not going to get into a brawl. The right cross just missed the mark, but it was short. There's a knee. It stepped inside the punching range of Tutarauli.
Tutarauli continues to load up that right hand. Another step-in knee.
What you find with a small guy like Raul Tutarauli, low blow. When they load up all the time with them punches, especially with that physique that he has, he will burn them arms out. 5 rounds of throwing shots like that is going to be very hard. Well, Ismagulov has worked well with his takedown defense thus far. Raul gets a single, drops down to his knees.
Tutarauli still looking for that snatch single leg.
Yeah, trying to step on the outside to hook that leg. Good takedown defense so far, though.
Short inside knee from Tutarauli. Blue corner belongs to Tutarauli. Red corner belongs to Исмагулов.
Well, he's not going to give up on that takedown attempt, is he? He's got the body lock, one under, one over. Again, Исмагулов spoils it. Исмагулov gets double underhooks.
All for action from Marco Burson.
I know Tutarauli is a shorter guy, but look where the head is of Исмагулов. He could knee from the outside, Tutarauli over the top of his shoulder, which is obviously a common move that most fighters do, but I don't think he realizes where the head is of Исмагулов.
Knee from Исмагулов to the body.
Knees would go beautiful for Tutarauli right now with his left knee.
Tried it and missed the body. There's the turn from Исмагулов. That was slick from the champion.
I'm not even sure if Исмагулов will try a takedown. I know it's not as easy as breaking free and throwing punches, because when someone's got the overhook like that, it's hard to get your arm free, but I don't think he'll attempt a takedown. I'll be surprised if he does. Well, a smothering round.
125 remaining in this second round. Smothering indeed. There's the pressure really from both men. There's the separation. Исмагулов back to work with the jab. Counter right from Tutarauli.
Yeah, he caught him on the back of the head there. Big right hand! Big right hand. Исмагулов took that well. Again, every punch is with power. He wants to make his jaw to a 360, I think. The power on that punch. Исмагулov coming forward as if it's never even happened.
That's
nice.
a hard
That was
outside
hard.
kick. Исмагулov really sitting down on that outside kick.
Again, he tries it.
Tutarauli continuing to load with that right hand. Landed earlier, missed with that one, misses with that one again. Closing stages, round number 2. We're scheduled for 5. The challenger, Raul Tutarauli, versus the champion, Damir Исмагулов, for the M1 lightweight title. There is the gong.
Well, I would actually give that round to Tutarauli. He had the champion up against the ropes for the longer duration, and he caught him with that beautiful overhand. I mean, it was clean on the chin. Obviously, Исмагулов looked as if he hadn't been hit, but more control up against the ropes. Nice striking ability from Tutarauli.
Round number 2, Исмагулов eating the left hand as he tried to step in, and you see that slight mouse that is formed under the right eye of Damir Исмагулов. Tutarauli swinging big, landing big with that right hand.
Well, there you see Tutarauli sitting on the ground. A lot of Russian fighters like to do that. They sit on the canvas instead of on the seat. I just wonder if it's a good tactic, because it's so much harder to get back up to your feet.
Come on.
You know, especially when you're really tired. And if a fighter's been really tired, they understand what I mean.
As you said that, Tutarauli seemed almost pained as he stood up off of the canvas.
Shaking the lactic acid out the arms is Tutarauli.
Round number 3.
Well, more kicks now coming from Исмагулов. But he does need to be careful throwing the kicks, because Tutarauli will shoot.
There's the outside kick.
You time a kick, you catch it or shoot.
Исмагулov machine right back to work with the jab. The straight punches thus far have belonged to Исмагулов. Powerful wide punches have belonged to Tutarauli, to the surprise of absolutely no one.
Yeah, the clinical straight punches can last for 5 rounds. The big swinging punches, he can still throw them, but they start to come a little bit slow after 5 rounds. Takes a lot more work to throw the punches like Tutarauli. Oh! That was right in the kisser. Hats off to Tutarauli for withstanding that. I nearly went unconscious watching it.
Landed flush. Swing and a miss on the separation. Исмагулов resets.
Yeah, Tutarauli shaking out the arms again. That's a sign that he's getting tired. Chopping leg kick. And if you watch the jab, it's not going straight, it's going down. That's tired arms.
Inside kick this time. There's the level change, looking for the single leg. Исмагулов up and under, timing those wide punches of Raul Tutarauli.
Perfect timing, huh?
So much of Исмагуlov's success machine has been built around timing. 2:55 remaining, round 3.
Robotai, come on, not only press.
Well, Исмагулов will be taking a little bit of a breather here. He's the one relaxing. He may have his back up against the ropes, but he's not trying for the takedown, so he's relaxing a little bit. And there he breaks free. Super fit as well as the champion. He'll be able to take this pace for the full 5. Again with that knee.
Исмагулов is finding a home for that knee. He's not targeting the chin, although he landed earlier on the chin. That to the center of the chest. Now 2 minutes remaining, round 3.
Well, Tutarauli's punches don't be coming as fast as what they were. I think he's slowing down a little bit.
And Machine, what we're seeing from Raul Tutarauli, one punch at a time here in round 3.
Oh, he caught him with that left.
That was a good punch, but still one at a time, you don't see a follow.
Like I say, there's only so many times you can throw big bombs like that. Oh, again with the right hand from Исмагулов.
Listen, the warning to Tutarauli, extending the fingers. Another big swing and a miss.
And it's even worse when you miss. You take up more energy missing than you do hitting. As silly as it sounds, but it's true. Yeah, the champion's just picking his shots, kicking the leg, slowly but surely wearing down Tutarauli. Tutarauli is trying to knock the tree down with one big swing of the axe. Исмагулов is chopping the tree down little bit at a time, picking and picking away. Eventually the tree will fall.
It's extremely well said, Machine. Clearly this fight now here in round 3, settling into the rhythm, sought, certainly desired by the champion Damir Исмагулов. Short knee from Tutarauli. 20 seconds remaining, round 3.
Yeah, good round for the champion here. And unless Tutarauli catches the champion on the chin, I think it'll be the same for the next few rounds afterwards. The next 2 rounds afterwards, I should say.
The gong, and we are headed to the championship rounds. Round number 4 up next.
Well, another good round for the champion. 2-1, I have it on my unofficial scorecard.
It was the step-in knee landing flush on the chin. That one landed on the center of the chest. Ismagulov working the jab, working the jump knee for the opening 15 minutes of this fight. They fought previously, May 2016 at M1 Challenge 66.
Draai de body, draai de body.
It was Ismagulov defeating Tutarauli by third round TKO. In the rematch, this time for the title, the M1 lightweight belt, we head to round 4.
I've just watched the corner of Tutarauli. I agree with pouring a little bit water over the head of your fighter, but they've literally just poured a full bottle over the full body. Shoulders, chest, leg, head, the lot. He is dripping wet.
This is the 22nd pro MMA fight for Raul Tutarauli, the first time past 3 rounds. The 17th pro MMA fight for Damir Ismagulov.
Oh, right hand.
His third time past 3 rounds.
Don't hold the distance.
Hard body kick lands.
Yeah, he's slowly but surely picking away at that tree. These can come in here. There we go.
On cue.
Surprised Ismagulov didn't break free there when they separated, sorry, when they broke free. There's no danger right now from Tutarauli in the striking game. So Ismagulov would be silly to go to the ground right now because we've seen how strong the wrestling is of Tutarauli and how strong his ground and pound is. He's got that body style for short punches which create power on the ground.
And Machine, we're also not seeing variety in the striking thus far of Raul Tutarauli. Certainly not since round number 2.
He's still there, he's still in the game. Those big swings could hit the target, but I think the champion is just too wise and too switched on, and his reactions are too quick.
Another big swing, another big miss from Tutarauli.
Swing back from Ismagulov.
Good lock now from Tutarauli, driving Ismagulov back against the ropes, trying to change the tempo of this title fight.
Not only pushing, you're only pushing. Come on, action.
Call for action from Marco Burursin.
Trying to work the leg behind. Didn't get it. Tutarauli. He hasn't been successful with any of the takedown attempts thus far, Tutarauli. He's always doing from the body lock. I think he's once tried a high crutch, but that didn't work either.
2:20 remaining, round 4. Tutarauli, such a dangerous, powerful striker that's largely been negated by Damir Ismagulov.
Well, that's the thing with Tutarauli, because he throws everything into it, it only takes one shot. But Ismagulov is keeping well on the outside. See how he extends the hands, he doesn't let Tutarauli get past that reach.
Stop with the hands to the front. No.
Referee telling the champion to watch his hands, his fingers are also pointed forward.
90 seconds remaining. Round number 4 scheduled for 5. Every fighter machine in this sport wants to finish. Clearly some fighters more content with winning a decision than others. Ismagulov takes pride in that because he's such a cerebral, such a fit fighter.
Well, he knows he's not losing on points. He just has to be careful of them kind of swinging punches, but I'd be very surprised if there's any power left to really hurt Ismagulov. He got thrown right at the beginning of the fight with a big right hand, and he just looked through it as if he wasn't even punched. And that's when Tutarauli had the power. Coming now into the end of the fourth round, and then when we go into the fifth, the power will not be the same.
That was a slick level change. The right hand, the duck under. Looking for the single leg. Defended by Tutarauli.
You know what? I'm not even sure if Ismagulov wanted the takedown. I think he's just, what he's doing, he's letting Tutarauli know that, look, I can grab your leg, I can take you down, I can clinch you, I can do this, I can do that. He's winning, and he's winning clearly. I really don't think he'll go for a takedown. He might sweep him and put him on the canvas, but I think he'll do it while he's standing.
The gong, we are headed to the fifth and final round. This fight has settled into a groove, and that groove greatly favors Damir Ismagulov.
Yeah, again, it's my unofficial scorecard, but I think it's 3-1 now. It could even be 4-0, but I think it's 3-1. If the judges were kind, the second round I think went to Tutarauli.
Big right hand on the cross from Ismagulov in round number 4. See the head movement? The slips? Spinning back kick from Ismagulov. Showing the creativity. Very methodical performance. Nothing has been decided yet. Raul Tutarauli has one punch and indeed one kick knockout power. But right now, this fight largely in favor of Damir Ismagulov.
Yeah, right now Tutarauli is taking a shower.
Stand up.
His shorts are absolutely drenched.
Fifth and last round. Fight!
Gong, the fifth and final round. Raul Tutarauli versus the champion Damir Ismagulov for the M1 lightweight title.
Tutarauli needs to get a knockout. I can't see him getting a submission finish. He may get a ground and pound finish, but his chances are them big swinging punches and connecting right on the chin of Ismagulov. Oh!
Big left hand.
Ismagulov shows the power.
Clubbing. There's the left hand from Tutarauli to the inside. Suddenly the volume has been turned up by both fighters.
Well, the volume definitely needed to be turned up by Tutarauli. Like I say, he needs a finish. Hasn't been successful with the takedowns.
Separation from Marco Brusen.
Yeah. Fight! Wind your fingers, red corner.
Oh. That's what Ismagulov needs to be wary of, then swinging punches on the inside. He's avoided them so far. Again with a clinch.
3:35 remaining, fifth and final round.
Well, it was a good separation from Marco Brusen just now there, because he realizes that it's going to be so hard to take the champion down. It's the last round. The crowd want to see excitement, and if there's no attempt of a takedown, he's going to separate it again.
Short knees from Tutarauli, nothing on those knees. Tutarauli is such a powerful striker, and that's largely been absent.
Yeah, the referee wants to see action. Tutarauli, oh, he drops down low. I was going to say, he's going in for a clinch again. Tutarauli needs to be careful. Exposing that head, he's really low.
Tutarauli going hard for this single leg.
Well, I thought that Ismagulov might have attempted a guillotine there, but he's quite happy to keep the whiz air. He's keeping the overhook to avoid him being taken down.
Action, Robota, come on.
Ismagulov showing great balance and takedown defense.
And to be honest, it's unbelievable takedown defense because Tutarauli is really good with the takedown. It may look that he's struggling, but he's only struggling because he's fighting the champion.
Big separation from Bursic. Back to work, center of the ring. Time clearly running out on the title bit of Raul Tutarauli. Left hand from Исмагулов on the jab. Level change from the champion Исмагулов, and he hits the single.
Yeah, he gets the takedown. He feels that Tutarauli, with 1 minute 30 seconds left to go, kind of finished this fight on the ground, so he's decided to take it down himself. That's a man who doesn't want to just let the time run out. He's got hip cancellation there. He's got Tutarauli turned over to his side, which is it's hard to defend when you're doing that. See how he's got the legs stepped through, cancelling out the hips of Tutarauli. He's in a good position. If he sits back a little bit, he can get some good ground and pound shots.
To the 25th and final minute we go. Tutarauli posturing on his hip.
It's very hard to escape this if you've got the hip cancel like that. He needs to turn over, which will expose his back, because he can't turn in because the hips are facing the other way. And if he does drop that leg down, Исмагулов is just going to step over, either take remount or mount. There you go, will he step now? No, he's quite happy to keep the hip cancel. Great position in this, beautiful work by the champion.
It's been methodical, it's been technical, it's been professional from Damir Исмагулов.
Nice big overhand. If any guys in the team have never tried this, try the hip cancellation with your training partner. The guys on the bottom find it very hard to do anything. They can't submit, they can't escape. Beautiful work. Well, I'm not a gambling man, but I bet this is still the champion's belt. Beautiful work.
A big smile on the face of Damir Исмагулов, big smiles in his corner. You see the official M1 scores table.
Новый поток Newstream Group Дмитрий Мазуров, президент региональной общественной организации
Refereeing and judging tonight, judging this title fight.
президент Федерации ММА Оренбуржья Виктор Фролов.
Assume nothing in MMA. This certainly looks like this is going to be a unanimous decision win for Damir Исмагулов. That was real quality from the champion. Against the supremely talented fighter Raul Tutarauli, who again is coming in victorious in his last 8 bouts.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of championship action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a unanimous decision in favor of your winner. And still, the M1 Challenge lightweight champion, Damir Исмагулов.
Successful title defense #1 for Damir Исмагулов. Now victorious in 9 straight fights. And 2-0 versus Raul Tutarauli.
Дамир Исмагулов доказал свое право называться чемпионом M1 Challenge в легком весе. Дамир Исмагулов, Россия. Команда «Новый поток», авторская школа «Шторм Клуб», боец, Россия.
A nice moment between these two fighters. Never any animosity, respect flowing in both directions. Pre-fight, during the fight, and post-fight.
Damir Исмагулов. Damir, once again, a spectacular performance. I give that fight 4 rounds out of 5. Now that is one excessive, beautiful win. How do you feel the fight went, my friend?
Дамир, очередная потрясающая победа, просто невероятный бой. Что ты чувствуешь после боя?
Я очень рад сегодня выиграть. Я чувствую, что я действительно очень нужен своей команде, и она очень любит меня и ценит. Это я слышал, как она заставляла меня идти вперед, переживала и нервничала. Еще я хочу поблагодарить свою команду New Stream. Это действительно семья, и я горд быть частью этой семьи. Неважно, выиграю я или проиграю, они также будут за меня переживать, также будут за меня болеть. Спасибо команде New Stream, спасибо клубу «Боец», город Оренбург и авторской школе «Шторм» Александру Шлеменко. Я благодарен этим людям. И также огромное спасибо моей команде и моей семье. Очень рад, что они так меня поддерживают. Спасибо всем, кто приехали издалека, из Оренбурга. Очень много людей с моего поселка, с моей деревни, из Республики Казахстан. Братья, тем, кто здесь, и тем, кто у экрана, салам алейкум, рахмет за поддержку. И еще один очень важный момент. Я хотел передать привет с большой арены, с грандиозного турнира, с главного боя вечера своим старикам, землякам из моей деревни. Это Оренбургская область, Первомайский район, поселок Ударный. Всем старикам, всем жителям, у которых я рос на глазах, всем спасибо и всем привет из столицы Родины, город-герой Москва.
I'm extremely happy with the result, and I'm proud to be a part of New Stream team. The guys support me and they make me move forward and forward. And no matter what, no matter win or lose, I will keep going and they will support me. So I want to thank them, thank my family, and thank my hometown.
Okay, one more quick question. You're the champion of the lightweight division. Who is left for you to fight? Who do you want to fight? You are the champion, you can choose.
Ты чемпион, ты можешь выбирать следующего претендента. С кем бы ты хотел сразиться?
Следующий претендент будет следующим. Неважно откуда, неважно кто он, неважно где будет бой, я буду готов. Спасибо.
The next challenger will be the next challenger. No matter what, I don't care, I'll be ready.
Вчера сказали, что бой закончится досрочно, мой соперник. Я хочу передать всем тем, кто будет в следующий раз со мной биться. Не смотрите, что я худой и кашляю. Я буду здесь рваться до конца, поэтому настраивайтесь на серьезные бои.
Yesterday my opponent promised to knock me out or to finish me, and I just want to say one thing to my future opponent. Don't look at me that I'm skinny or something. I'm a tough guy.
And you are the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, your lightweight M1 champion, Damir Исмагулов!
12 fights tonight, including 2 title fights. M1 Challenge 88 from Olympic Stadium in Moscow, Russia. In our main event of the evening, scheduled for 5 rounds for the M1 lightweight strap. Raul Tutarauli, victorious in his last 8 fights, versus the champion Damir Исмагулов, victorious in his last 8 fights. Исмагулов felt to Tutarauli most dangerous in the opening minutes of this fight. And if he could get through that, he would settle into a groove, run through to victory, and that's indeed how this fight played out. Tutarauli's massive power largely negated, especially after round number 1, but still dangerous throughout, as you saw that overhand right. Исмагулов smothering pressure, working the knees, that one on the chin in round 3. Working the jab, landing that clubbing hook in round number 4. Round number 5, Исмагулов supremely confident, hitting the single leg takedown. Going to work with his top game, working ground and pound. Heel strikes, the frustration at the end, and the victory for Damir Исмагулов, successfully defending this title for the first time. The winner, by way of unanimous decision, Damir Ismagulov defeats Raul Tutarauli to retain the M1 lightweight title.